right, this is episode 4 of the Tulsa Talk podcast, man. We got my guy EB, man. What's going on, EB?
Man, what's happening with your family?
Thanks for coming, man. And for those of you who don't know EB, he's a Boogie T legend. Say that first. State champion, one of the best quarterbacks to come out of Boogie T. Played at Arkansas, did his thing. You know what I'm saying? So this is my guy. Grew up with him, AAU teammate. You know, so we just happy to have you here, man. What you got for the people?
Uh, I'm just first of all, let me tell my guy I'm proud of you, bro. Everything he told me that he was gonna do when he got out, he been doing it since he got out. So I like to tell my dog I'm proud of him. And hey, just remember, we out here hog fishing, man. That's the new brand. That's the new lifestyle, man. We getting these kids out the house and getting them back out there with nature.
That's right. That's right. So man, I look, man, bro. You really turned me on to fishing, bro. Like since I've been home, bro, it's just like a release, bro. How did you? Okay, before we get into that though, we always start with a toast, you know.
Right.
So I'm about to pop this bottle with champagne, man. Just why? Because we keep it classy on this podcast,
Right.
first off, and then the second reason is because a lot of people can't pop champagne.
Yeah.
A lot of people never pop champagne. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I do it, man, for the people that can't. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. I
that's all.
understand that.
Yeah, that's all this is, man. And my guy don't drink, so man, you know, I pulled him up some Pedialyte. Nah.
Right. Hey, gotta stay hydrated, baby.
Nah,
At all costs.
on me. That's right.
He up here pouring up Moscato. I ain't gonna tell nobody though.
Man, bro, this bottle was, bro, more than your mama's rent. Nah, but what you the guest, bro. So what we cheersing to, bro?
We cheering to, we're gonna toast to positivity and keep motivating the youth and everybody around us and keep striving towards our goals, bro.
Just like that. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. So yeah, back to hog fishing.
Right.
So how did what made you start that, bro?
Really I was fishing when I first moved back with this guy named David. What the fuck is David's last name? Because I worked with him. McGilbert. And I used to work with him. And he used to go fishing all the time. He's like, man, come out there and go fishing. So I started fishing with him. And then I reached out to my guy Eric Thornton. He been fishing since, like I said,
Hey,
since
bro,
we been
he
kids.
he nasty at fishing,
Yeah.
bro. He one of the coldest I done seen, bro. I gotta give him, he one of the coldest I done seen.
Yeah, like I said, fishing, hunting, he do all that shit. Like, so that's who I really reached out to. He like, yeah, bro, we're gonna get your YouTube going. I'm gonna show you some spots, you know, since you got back and moved back. And I'm like, cool. So just fucking with him and fucking with David, they kind of got me into it. And then my wife, I forgot what I paid for something for Mother's Day, and I spent a lot of money. I was like, man, fuck this shit. I'm gonna make her spend some money. And she was like, what do you want? And I looked up fishing voyages, and I was like, I'm gonna do some fishing voyages. So I took me, my pops, my brother, and my cousin G-Way out there. And we had a great time. I recorded. That's my first YouTube upload and shit. And I started getting like, I think I got like 1,500 views on shorts and shit like that. And I was like, okay, we got something.
Yeah.
And so I just started doing that, bro. And then, like I said, then you reached out to me. And when, you know what I'm saying, when you first got out, I was like, I want to take my kids fishing. I'm like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Your son was kind of like the first kids I took fishing other than my nephew.
Bro, I'm one of the first.
Yeah.
You know, I'm an official member. Hog fishing. Yeah. On me.
So like I said, I'll just fucking with the kids and, you know, getting out there. Because like I said, it's real therapeutic just out there fishing. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't catch nothing, it give you time to think, listen to nature. You know what I'm saying? Get all your thoughts together. Get all that negative shit out your brain. You know, because humans, you know, we supposed to be with nature anyway. So it's good to get out the house and actually get out there. Then once you catch fish, you hook, bro. It's like crack in the 80s, bro.
And that's the thing. Whenever you catch that fish, you be excited to do that on me. But so we gonna get more into the hog fishing a little bit later. But talk about, bro, how you grew up, bro. Like as far as in growing up in Turley and you know, just what was that like?
It was like I said, just it was normal to me. Like I said, growing up in Turley, you know, I grew up on the other side. I ain't grew up on there on the 6-1 stove and 6 tray stove, all that, whatever y'all call it. I grew up over there on the O'Brien side, but it's still Turley though. So, but like I said, I grew up in a big family. I'm the youngest of 3 children, and I'm the youngest of like I think it's 13 or 14 grandchildren.
Yeah.
So like I said, I'm the youngest out of all the grandchildren. And the only one closest to me is my cousin Terrence and Megan. They 2 years older than me. Everybody else is like 3, 5, 7,
Mm-hmm.
10, 15. You know, I'm the
Yeah.
youngest. And so that kind of actually helped me out a lot when it came to playing sports because I was pretty much good at every sport I played because I always played up.
Older, yeah.
Yeah, I always played up. Like say it's one of
Mm-hmm.
the ones that you know
That's just,
you
I'm the
yeah
youngest too, bro. I
yeah
know
you
on
the youngest brother.
everything.
So like
Mm-hmm.
whatever sport your brother in, mom's gonna see if she can talk the coach into letting you play in it, no matter what
Mm-hmm.
grade you in. I remember I was playing. Like I said, I was playing baseball with my brother, and they 3 years older than me. I
And
shouldn't have been out there, but it helped me develop my mental and actual my skills.
yeah, and you are, and it made you competitive, bro. Because
Yeah,
nobody want to just get killed
right,
every play. You know what I'm
right.
saying? On me. So, what elementary school did you go to?
I went to Emerson Elementary. I
Mm-hmm.
was supposed to go to what the fuck Cherokee and Turley, but we used my grandma's address, so I go to a better school. But I ended up going to Emerson Elementary.
Okay, and then we gonna talk about one of the most dominant middle schools ever. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And bro, like, so you went to Whitney, and name your first name, your football teammates, and then we're gonna go to basketball.
Okay, yeah. We had one of the coldest middle school teams ever. So football, it was me. We had Calvin Barnett. We had rest in peace to my bro. We had Jamon Gilstrap. We had Lerone Fitzgerald. We had Terrence Dixon. We had Eric Thornton. We had Jacinto Huey. We had Joseph Hernandez. We had 2 twins, Jacob and Josh.
Frank
Um,
Russell.
Frank, I said, yeah, I ain't got to Frank
Yeah.
yet. Frank Russell. Who else was on our team?
Leandre Tillis.
Leandre Tillis. Uh, Marcus Landry.
Michael Scales.
No, he went on our
He wasn't
team.
on y'all. He was on y'all team 7th grade, wasn't he? Because
Nope.
we played y'all at Booker T.
Nah, he went on the team. My skill.
He
I
bro, he
don't
was
know.
on the
He
team, bro. He
might.
was 7th grade. I think he
He might
was.
have. I don't
Because I
know.
remember I went to elementary with Michael. He tackled me, bro. I
Okay.
remember that.
He might
Y'all
have.
smacked us like 38-0.
Yeah. Then we had who else? We had Trey Roebuck. I'm trying to think. Courtney Gators. Cause I don't want to miss nobody on our team. We had
And y'all
Lil
won
Chris.
every year, didn't
We
y'all?
won every year. We never lost a game.
So what about Carver, bro? What was Carver like?
We played them every year in the championship,
Yeah,
and we
and
beat them. Like I said,
yeah.
we won in every sport. We never lost a game in basketball or football when we was at Whitney.
Okay, so
And
and
Sharaji Smith went to school with us. Marlon them
yeah,
did too before
on
they
me.
moved back to Arkansas.
So y'all won every year football. Then we go to basketball. Name y'all team in basketball.
Basketball, it was me. Like I said, Leandre played on our team. Football. Don't forget about. Hold on, let me go back to football.
Okay.
Jarvis Jones
Beast.
was a monster. He was the coldest dude on our team, bro. The coldest. Y'all know who Jarvis
6th grade
Jones
Madison, man. He was a beast at Madison. Bow
is?
leg.
Because like they said, we grew up. He wrestled with us and
Oh,
everything.
me.
Jarvis is one of my best friends. Still to this day, I still talk to him. He was a beast because matter of fact, he didn't even play our 8th grade year. He went to juvenile for like a whole year and then came back and played in the championship game and still killed.
I forgot all about
Yeah,
Jarvis.
Jarvis Jones. I can't forget about it. He was the coldest one.
And Bobo.
Yep.
On
Bobo played on
me.
our team.
Yeah.
We had people that was on our
RP
team.
Bobo, man.
Yep. Rest in peace to Bobo.
On me.
There's just a couple people, like I said, who was on our team, but they got kicked out of school or they kept going to juvenile.
So it did talk about too the older team, Whitney.
Yeah, the older team,
So
football
who y'all
team.
scrimmaged against?
Yeah, we had a scrimmage games. Like I said, they had Michael Doctor, they had Big Bear, Rico Gaines,
Bowie,
Big Bowie. They had Austin Lucas. They had Dominique Cornelius. They had Delon Prophet. Who else they
Did they
had?
win it? They played Carver every year in the
No,
championship
they
too.
lost the Bird. Bird won it.
Bird beat them.
Bird won
Okay.
it. And then who else they had? They had some They had some monsters on their
Yeah, they
team.
did on
That's what
everything.
made it so good too. Because in basketball and football, when we scrimmaged against the older kids, they was good.
Yeah,
They
bro.
was real
Y'all
good.
was like really like unstoppable on the middle school level, bro.
Yeah, we was. Because on our middle school team, we had 5 niggas signed. It was me, I signed Arkansas, Calvin signed OSU, Terrence Dixon, Jamon Gearstrap, and LaRon Fitzgerald, they all signed NSU.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot what school Joseph Hernandez signed to, because he played on East Central with them. He signed to another school too, so it was like 6 people signed, either like I said, they're signed to a college.
On me. Okay, so now we go to basketball. Talk about
Basketball.
basketball.
Basketball was me, like I said, Leandro was on our team. Terrence Day was on football and basketball. Big Calvin,
Mm-hmm.
Gilstrap.
Mm-hmm.
We had Terrence Dixon, LaRon Fitzgerald
The
again.
Ron Chilton.
And like I said, that's what I'm going to last. You hear me? That's what I'm going to last. As a matter of fact, we had CJ Wells.
Yep. He was
CJ
playing
Wells,
up, huh?
he played up with us.
Yeah.
He was younger than us, and he played up. He was a 6-man off the bench and was a dog.
Yeah, he was a beast. We didn't even play on basketball, but I seen y'all play at in the playoffs one year.
Because he played for Memorial. But yeah, he played up with us. He didn't play in his grade. He played up with us. He was that good. Like I said, then we had Frank Russell, was a monster. And then we had Theron Chilton, which most people know him by Boots. And like I said, we never lost in basketball either. Like I said, our whole starting 5 was cold too.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro. How dominant y'all was, bro. Like I ain't never seen nothing like that since both sports. You know what I'm saying? Have you?
No, not that I seen.
Nah, on everything. So
yeah, we didn't losing nothing. I ain't gonna cuss. When you losing nothing.
So boom, y'all dominated middle school. Right. Then you transitioned to Booker T.
Right.
So going from middle school to being a 9th grader at Booker T, that's one of the most pivotal times in our lives.
Yeah, it is.
So what was that transition like, going from a middle schooler to being a star football player?
When I first got there, the transition was hard, like academic wise, because we're going from Whitney where, schooling ain't that much. Like I said, we shooting dice, hustling, doing just, little random selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards and shit. Now I get to Booker T. When the passing period bell goes off, people going to class. I'm not used to that.
Yeah, ain't no talking, and
I'm a freshman. I'm still, because the older kids, the seniors and shit is my brother age, you know what I'm saying? Mike Harris and all them. So I'm in the bathroom trying to shoot dice with them. I'm trying to get some money. And I end up being ineligible. Literally, I played like the first 2 games of the freshman year. And I was ineligible until like the last 3 or 4 games. I was ineligible to my whole dinner, like my whole first semester.
Damn.
Yeah, I was ineligible. Like I said, going from Whitney to Booker T was a big change.
Yes.
It was a big change.
So when did you understand, like, okay, I need to wake up?
Like I said, whenever I was on scout team one time and we was going against, and I was playing, like I said, I was a scout team quarterback going against the varsity team, and I was out there killing. And even Calvin pulled me to the side because Calvin was starting as a freshman on varsity. He was like, "Bro, you out here doing your thing. Like, you out here juking everybody." Like, they had Jermaine Holmes, Keenan McClellan, Byron Cooper. They had a whole bunch
squad.
Like, Big Trey. All them was,
what year was that? That was 06, 07? Yeah, 06, 07.
No,
that was our freshman year.
06, 07. They had Mike Harris still.
Okay.
One of the coldest. But
on me.
And the offensive coordinator pulled me to the side, like, his name was James Factor. He pulled me to the side, was like, what? He's like going off. I'm like, what the fuck you doing in eligible? Woo, just going in on me. I'm like, I didn't know he even paid attention to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a freshman. You know what I'm saying? Varsity coaches don't pay attention when you're a freshman like that. But he's actually paid attention to me. He got on my ass, you know what I'm saying? And that made me kind of like lock in, like, okay, the varsity offensive coordinator is telling me I'm good, but I need to get my shit together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I love football, but basketball was my first love.
Yeah,
you know
that's how I knew you on everything since the Bulldog days.
So, like I said, since we've been hooping, you know what I'm saying? AAU trips.
On me. So, boom, you 9th grade, Calvin starting, your main man, and you killing on the scout team. Boom. So that second semester, you just turned it on like, man, I'm about to do this.
Yeah, I turned it on because, like I said, it's basketball season. Then
Yeah.
I was a hooper.
Yeah.
I
And you
thought I was
played that first. We
yeah
played y'all first game of the
yeah
season
yeah. That's what I'm
and
saying.
got
So
smacked, bro. We wasn't ready for that.
so like I said, I was a hooper, bro, and
Oh
like I
me.
said, got a varsity suit. I got in. I got my little, my little charity minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Get your little 2 or 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I was a hooper, bro. I thought I was gonna grow. Because everybody know if you know my pops, he like
Mm-hmm.
6'3", 6'4".
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was gonna be tall. Shit, I got hit right at that 5'11" mark, and I stopped growing.
On me. On me.
So that's what kind of got me into that second semester. I got a clean slate. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start staying on top of my shit, start doing my homework, start passing tests. Cause that was the main thing is passing tests. I can do the homework, but I
Yeah.
wasn't studying for tests. I
Yeah.
had bad time management. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I wasn't prepared.
Okay, so boom, you played finished that freshman year, then going into your sophomore year, what position? So who was the who was the quarterback your freshman year?
Collier,
Collier.
Collier Winters.
Okay, he was nice.
But I
He
see
was
no,
nice. Yeah, he was nice.
yeah, smooth.
So boom, you coming into your sophomore year, what position was you playing?
My sophomore year, I was playing corner, and then they had me at quarterback and receiver.
Okay.
But mainly, I was getting a lot of snaps, like in the spring ball at corner.
Okay.
But going into, like I said, then going into like after the summertime, we was going like the little team camps, going into the actual fall camp, getting ready for the school.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's when they put me and Shamil Gary at quarterback, and it was kind of rotating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had a good, I had a good team camp, good performance at the team camp when we was at the Jinx team camp. And I actually was doing really good. You know what I'm saying? I was getting all my reads right. I was getting confidence. I was getting stronger.
Yeah.
Your freshman going into sophomore, you get stronger. You know what I'm saying? I was
Mm-hmm.
throwing the ball a lot farther, and I was just I was already a student to the game because my pops been coaching me since I was a kid. So I've been watching film and all that other shit since I've been second, third grade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I always been like football IQ was always out the roof.
On
And that's
me.
another reason why I always played quarterback growing up on every team because even still to this day, I see teammates like, bro, you were so smart on the field. Like you should tell everybody what to line up at, tell everybody what to do in the middle of the cages. I'll be down, shit, hey, block 25. Hey, you pick him up. You know what I'm saying?
Peyton Manning. Yeah.
I'm doing this
Yeah.
shit like shit elementaries.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my pops, you know what I'm saying, he expected a lot from me. You know what I'm saying? So it actually helped me out in the long run. So I was doing me and Shamil Gary was kind of going back and forth, and I think it was going until we was finna play. Yeah, Carl Albert, first game of the year. We got smacked by him. David Aku killed us.
Mm.
And I got in. It's like probably like 5 or 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I got in. They threw me in. Now I went down and scored. We went down and scored twice, back to back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then the next game, going into the next week, coach was like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna rotate series and this and that. And I ended up beating Shamil Gary out the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Which Shamil Gary
It's
was
nasty. Yeah. Division I athlete.
yeah, and
Yeah.
that's what lets
So
you know he
yeah.
went from
Like,
quarterback to middle linebacker, bro.
yeah.
Like, bro was strong,
Yeah.
could throw the ball, like he was physical, everything. It just that I ended up beating him out the spot. You know
For
what
the
I'm saying?
quarterback.
For the quarterback,
Don't mean that
position.
you was just a better football player and nothing like
Nah,
that, but you were just a better quarterback.
I was just when it come to football IQ, I was more on point, and I ended up beating him out the position. You know
and
what
it
I'm
paid
saying?
off.
And it did pay off. So like I said,
Yeah.
it ain't no knock to
Because
Shamil
all y'all
Gary.
shine.
Yeah, and that's why and ended up moving to a perfect spot for him to go to linebacker, and then him playing safety in college level, then playing safety at for the Bills and for the Miami Dolphins for years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So instead of him playing quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
so
So
that actually played out a lot.
okay. So how did that sophomore year go for you?
It went good, but when you going from different levels, people fail to realize you got to go through them growing pains, like going from middle school to high school or elementary to the middle school. You
Mm-hmm.
kind of got to go through the fire first because the game is so fast, it's moving fast. Like it's kind of a blur, but eventually, like I say, probably like game 4 or 5, the shit slowed all the way down to where I actually can sit here and read everything and kind of
Yeah.
got comfortable.
Start picking defenses apart.
Yeah. I can kind of know where I'm going. Then they kind of opened up the playbook because the playbook was real vanilla, basically
Mm-hmm.
basic. So that, you know what I'm saying? Because I was a young quarterback.
I mean, so Boom, you finish out that sophomore year. Did you have any interest from any colleges coming in as a junior?
Yep, I did because my first camp, I actually went to the University of Arkansas. Shout out to Garrick McGee, because like I said, his pops and coach my pops at Booker T back when they had Melvin Gillum and everybody
Mm-hmm.
and Dan Bitson and he what I'm saying, he was the first school to actually what I'm saying, that
Show interest.
showed interest, because like I said, I've been knowing him since I was a kid. You know
And
what I'm
Felix
saying?
was already
Yeah,
there.
Felix was there. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
that kind of played a big role too. And I went up there for a camp that same summer, and I played corner the whole time, which I never played corner before because I was playing quarterback the whole year.
Hmm.
I played corner, and they put me up with the seniors, and I won the MVP of the camp.
Mm. Playing corner.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the crazy part about it, I was talking to the secondary coach, Coach Ward, and he was like, you won the MVP after the camp. I was like, Coach, I'm only a sophomore. He like, what? I didn't know that.
Mm.
And so like soon as I was eligible to get offered, they was the first school to offer me. It was
Mm.
Arkansas.
And when were you eligible for the offer? Junior
Your
year?
your junior
Okay.
year, because people always say, oh, he got offers in 8th grade, 9th grade. That's bullshit. You can't get no official offers, actually paper offers, going until you are like going into your junior year.
Yeah.
School can verbally offer you, but it ain't no offers. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, he got offered in 8th grade. Man, you can't do none of that shit because you can't even sign or you can't even commit yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, boom, you finished that sophomore year, and then you coming into your junior year. You're real comfortable. You the main starter. Talk about that. Talk about the first game of the season, junior year.
First game of the season, junior year, we played Carlisle. We played them every year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and y'all played them in the championship
in the
too.
championship
Okay, yeah, we
every
gonna
year
get
too.
to
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we
Okay.
played them in the championship too. So it's like that's kind of always was the test where we was at. Then on top of it, we went from 6A down to 5A. This is before it was all 6A1 and 6A2. It was just 6A and
Mm-hmm.
5A.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
One,
saying?
and that's the thing. Now it's two state champions. Back then, you had to beat everybody.
Yeah. It was just 6A1. It wasn't no
Mm-hmm.
6A1, 6A2, just 6A, 5A, 4A, 3A.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it was. And so we played Carl Albert, like I said, and we ended up. I think David Aku didn't have that many yards because year before that he had like
And
two.
David, where did he end up playing at?
He ended up going to Nebraska. Then he had to go. Then he went to Tennessee. No, he committed to Nebraska, but he ended up going to Tennessee. Him and Bryce Brown, they were like the top two running backs in the nation.
Mm-hmm.
Then he left there, and then he ended up going to Arkansas State. I forgot what all happened to it,
Yeah.
which I would love to find out what all
Okay.
happened to it. And we played them because my sophomore year he had like 250 on us on the
Went
ground.
crazy. Yeah.
What? I didn't know. I heard of him. I know he's good, but we just go look on Rivals. He was the
Mm-hmm.
number one all-purpose back in the nation.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
Yeah.
until after the game. I was like, bro had 250 on us. Like he went crazy. So, but yeah, going to see a junior that we played them the first game of the season and we beat them by I think it was about like 14 or 17 or something like that.
Yeah.
I had like I had 290. I'm crazy. I remember the shit like this. I
Yeah.
remember I had 293 passing, then I had 137 rushing that game.
Going crazy. You
Yeah,
like, I'm ready.
we was locked in. Cause like I said, I was in a new system. Like I said, I was in the same system,
Who
but
was
we
y'all
had
coach? Was Coach what's the name of y'all
Coach
coach still?
Jimerson,
Yeah, Coach
Antoine
Jimerson.
Jimerson.
Yep.
Like I said,
Coach
we had a
Jimerson.
new, and then Scotty Gilkey came in and kind of opened up our playbooks. Growing up, Boogie T was known for like just wing T and shit like the
Mm-hmm.
reverses with Meacham
Mm-hmm.
and Felix and all them. We
Yeah.
kind of opened that motherfucker up. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because they never had a quarterback that was more as versatile as you.
Right. So we opened up the playbook, and like I said, we did our thing that year. I mean, we did our thing that game, and like I said, it was that right there made us like, okay, we can win state, especially
Yeah.
coming from 6A
Down to
down to
5A.
5A when
Yeah.
Jinx was Jinx and Union was Union and Broken
Mm-hmm.
Arrow was Broken Arrow. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
saying?
yeah. So boom, you play that first game, you eat, and then y'all go throughout the season. And then talk about just that season, the ups and downs of that year.
The ups and downs. The down was really on me because I had broke my hand my junior
Mm-hmm.
year. I think it was the third game. I think it's the second or third game I broke my hand. I think it's the second game. We played against East Central. And I went to tackle somebody and I was on defense. And I tried to knock him out instead of just actually wrapping up and tackling him. And I
Yeah.
broke my hand. And I went to throw like a bubble route. And the ball went somewhere, like went all to the sideline, did something crazy, and coach, was like, you throwing the
What's
ball
going
like,
on?
yeah, you throwing the ball like a little bitch. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? My hand fucked up. I think my hand jammed. So he pulling it, thinking it's jammed. You know what I'm saying? So I go out there and throw another ball, and that motherfucker just wobbled out. And I was like, Coach, something ain't right. So we ran the ball the rest of the game. We beat East Central. So I went to the doctor the next day, and I'm breaking my throwing hand, my right hand, my dominant hand.
Yeah.
And like I said, that we only lost one game that season too. So we lost the next game. We lost to Broken Arrow because we played Broken Arrow at Boogie T. We didn't have no quarterback.
Who did Broken Arrow have that year?
They had Big Alvin Bailey was on that
Yeah,
team.
NFL. Okay.
Stephen Hopper was a running back. They had Neil Pinkney, which is my first cousin. He was out there balling too.
Mm-hmm.
And they had Ronnie Price. They had Dominique Reynolds.
Yeah.
Who else they had? They had some
They
other
had a
players.
squad.
Yeah, they did.
John came out there and beat y'all.
Yep, they beat us.
So after that loss, then what?
Then everybody kind of locked back in, and they moved Justin Skillings to quarterback that year until I came back. Like saying, it was
how long was you out?
I was out for probably 4 or 5 weeks. Okay. 4 or 5 weeks. I came back right before the playoffs started. I came back the game before Bigsby because we always played Carl Albert the first game of the season. We played Bigsby the last game of the season. I came back to the game right before that. Then we beat Bigsby for the little conference championship. And then that's when playoffs started. And when playoffs started, I always told myself, I reminded myself when I got to playoffs, I would never be like all the other Boogie T teams. They always be good during the season. It could never
get over the hump.
Never win a state championship. I used to be out there in the cold watching these people.
As a kid.
Yeah, I remember, like you just said, when Meach and them played at OSU in the championship, they lost to Guthrie. It was cold as hell that day.
It was on TV.
Yeah, it was cold as hell that day. I was there. I was cold, freezing, hoping they won. Then I watched Felix them play against Carl Albert at TU. They lost. It wasn't cold that day, but still, I was at the game heartbroken because you know what I'm saying? You know how it is a kid, no matter if it's state championship football or basketball. When it's a Tulsa team, we going for Tulsa. Tulsa basically versus Oklahoma City. Yeah, that's always like that, bro. It's
period.
It's always like that. Unless it's two Tulsa teams, then you kind of like, all right, you pick what you want to pick. But other than that, if it's
going for the town, it don't matter.
It don't matter who it is.
So that championship game, bro, I just want to, I'm going to tell you what I saw.
Okay.
I was there. So the game start off. It's kind of slow.
Right.
And then something happened to where, bro, they just said, man, we just about to give EB the ball. And, bro, you scored, I want to say, bro, I know for a fact you scored every touchdown.
I did score.
You scored every touchdown of the state championship game, but it was like 5 touchdowns or something like that. That's a 4 or 5 or something.
It was 4. It was 4.
Bro, and the way that you did that, and I was sitting behind your pops, bro, on an accident, and I still remember, bro, that he was on the phone, bro, and he like, yeah, oh, you just offered them, yeah, they just, bro, just in such, he was just so excited and so happy, bro, and I was happy, and it was just good to see, bro. Just talk about the feeling, bro.
Man, it was like I said, going into the game, that was my mindset. I would refuse to be like Meacham them. No disrespect to none of the teams.
Yeah,
they couldn't fuck with us. We'd have beat them. But I made there was a mission that I had to complete, bro. Like I would refuse for these next generation of kids to come out here and watch us lose. We wanted to show the next generation of kids y'all can win.
Yeah,
win state and bring it home. Like I said, so going into that game, my mindset was, hey, today is the day. I gotta go out here and give it all. You know what I'm saying? So I told my lineman during the game, listen, once they made the decision, all right, we're gonna give you the ball, we're gonna do this. And I was like, listen, y'all hold y'all blocks. This is still to that. I still remember. I tell them all the time, y'all hold y'all blocks, bro. I'm taking y'all to the promised land, bro. Prentice Elliott, Zoe, you, big twin, little twin. I'm gonna let y'all know. Y'all need to quit playing, bro. Kenny McClellan is not a better quarterback than me in high school.
Dang, that's what they said.
Man, they better go. They said Lil Man is top this and that. Man, Lil Man is not fucking with me. No disrespect to Lil Man. He, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with Lil Man. But other than that, he can't fuck with me, bro.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
He got no state championships. And like I said, and I never had close to 8,000 yards all purpose in high school. I don't know how many times he done rushed and passed 4,000 each year. Y'all need to stop playing with me, bro.
And if you would have had that team that he had,
that's what I'm saying. Just imagine that. That's what I'm saying. They say he had one of the best classes ever with Beecham and all them other people. And he still couldn't pull it off. He still couldn't lead his team to a victory, man.
Okay, so now that top 5 quarterbacks to come out the T.
That I seen.
That you seen. Not and then too, if somebody's pedigree is so great that like even though you didn't see them, you know what they done, you can put them on that list too.
I'm gonna have to go with Melvin Gillum #1 because my pops played with him and I hear all the stories and I've seen some highlights too.
Okay.
But the highlights don't count. But I'm going with Melvin Gillum because he was an All-American in football and he was a McDonald's All-American in basketball with Wayman and everybody else. Richard Dumas on that team too.
Yeah, so that's okay.
But so Melvin Gillum #1, Garrick McGee #2 because both of them was Mr. Oklahoma and came to football. I'm #3.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny McClellan #4, and then I'm gonna put either Justin Fusilier or Kari Winters at #5. But I'm probably gonna I gotta put Justin because he started longer. Kari Winters only played like a couple years.
And I remember when Collier came, he had such hype around him, and him and Mike Harris, bro, they made some noise.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
and him and Collier and Justin was sharing time, wasn't
they? No,
they wasn't. So Collier Justin graduated before your Collier came.
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Right, so that's 1 year. They 1 year apart.
Yeah, 1 year apart.
Okay.
But yeah, man, like I said, top 5 quarterbacks in Booker T history: Melvin Gillum, Garrick McGee. Well, yeah, Garrick McGee. Y'all can put BJ Tiger up there in front of me. I'll put BJ Tiger. I heard stories about him, so I'm a respect and put 3. Mm-hmm. I'm at 4.
And McClellan at 5.
And Kenny McClellan, little man, y'all call him at 5.
And quote him on that.
Quote me on that. Hey, I'm higher than Kenny McClellan.
Stop playing with bro's name
on this level, man. Hey, shout out to Kenny though, bro. I fuck with Kenny. He a cool guy.
And I ain't gonna I'm a statistics guy.
Like I said,
you played Division 1.
And
you won a state championship.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that.
But no,
we just do high school.
But you won a state championship.
No, the only person that won a state championship on that list was Melvin Gillum. But like I said, that's the crazy part about it. When we won state, the last team that won state was my daddy and them. That was like 84.
And y'all brought it back home.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, man.
That's crazy how that shit works.
Yeah, that's crazy. You and your pops got state championships.
Man, everybody in my family got state championships. From my pops got one. My uncle was winning back in the 70s.
Yeah.
They was back to back to back. My uncle got like 3. My daddy got 1. I got 1. My cousin Terrence got 1. My cousin Kiki got 1. Only one that ain't got 1 is my brother. That's it.
Oh, man.
My brother and my cousin G-Way.
Yeah, Terrence do got 1.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody got state championship.
Yeah, that's right. Family of winners, man. That's right.
Real shit. But yeah, that's my top 5. Like I said, I ain't never seen BJ them play, but like I said, I know Melvin Gillum from what my pops say, and this nigga, my pops not gonna give you credit if you ain't that good.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, he gonna say he all right. He ain't all that. But my pops give you credit, he can. I'm gonna take his word. Go out there and do what y'all do. Because the year before that, they wasn't letting people play both ways.
Yeah.
Now, once the playoffs hit, they was letting people play both ways and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it was nice. So. But yeah, I told him, hey man, hold y'all blocks, man. I'm gonna take y'all to the promised land. And like I said, I had some passing attempts too, because I didn't know I had 0 yards passing.
Yeah.
Until that Monday after the championship, Coach Factor came. The same coach was on my ass. The offensive coordinator came. He said, "Guess how many yards you had passing?" I'm like, "Well, like 20, 30. He like, "No, you had 0 yards passing." I was like, "What?" I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that shit. Because like I said, we passed the ball probably like 10 times at the max, if that. But it was windy too.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, like I said, we went to that game, bro. And
at Sand Springs.
Yeah, at Sand Springs. Mm-hmm. It was, like I said, I thought we was going to play somewhere like OU, OSU, TU.
Yeah.
So once we went there, I'm saying I had to do my thing, bro. And, inspire the next generation of kids,
Yeah, you definitely did that, bro. And yeah, I was there to witness that, bro. And that was like one of the greatest Booker T performances, bro, that I've ever seen.
Right,
Like
right,
straight up, bro. And anybody that was there that day, your teammates, bro, they gonna say the same thing.
right, right, right.
And it was a team effort, of course,
Yeah,
but
yeah, for
yeah.
sure. Like I said, like our team was. That's why I tell people all
And
the
they
time.
held they blocks.
And that's why I tell people all the time, like literally, because we always argue about teams and stuff. I'm like, our team would beat any of them. Robert Mitchum team, Felix Jones, any of them teams
And
we'll
that
beat.
defense, Vontae had a big
Like
game
I
at
said,
corner.
because we had, like I said, on our team we had probably, and this is not even including the younger guys who wasn't playing. We had like 15 people that was Division 1 on that team.
Lockett. Everybody was out there, bro.
Right, and Lockett and
He was
Dante,
they was
they
young
was young, and that's
guys.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They was playing, but they wasn't even playing
Yeah.
like
They
that.
wasn't the major factors on the team yet. They was
Right.
still growing into
They was going through, like I said, my sophomore, they was going through them
mm-hmm.
growing pains and, you know what I'm saying, getting developed, you know what I'm saying, learning underneath Tony Daniels, Justin Skillings,
Mm-hmm.
TJ Smith. They were just learning all the different things. That's why when they got older, it was perfect because they had to learn the X position, the Y position, the Z position. They learned every position because they never knew when they was gonna get subbed into the game.
Okay. On me. So boom, you finish out that junior year with a state championship. And then coming into your senior year, how many offers did you have?
Coming into my senior year, I don't know. I know I had I'd say over at least 7 to 8.
7 or 8.
I,
Okay.
I
So the
can't
big three. What's the big three that you was looking at coming into senior year?
coming to senior year is Arkansas for sure, OSU, and then also I like Arizona.
Okay, that's what you was looking at Arizona.
Yep, because the coaches used to always tell us about the pool parties and all that stuff. And they used to come visit me and Calvin. Because like I
Okay.
said, people fail to realize, like I said, I was like the main focus when it come to media and shit. But Calvin was All American. He had way more offers
Yeah.
than me.
But that's one thing about football. Quarterbacks is gonna get to shine, of course, but the guys in the trenches are the most important.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like I said, our offensive line was like one of the biggest lines in 5A football that year. Because when we
Chris
won,
Mitchell,
yeah, because
Calvin.
when we won state, it was Chris Mitchell. He signed to Pittsburgh State. Keenan Taylor. He signed to Kansas State. Calvin, OSU. JYD. He went to Brown University, which is the Ivy League school because he's super smart.
Mm-hmm.
We had TJ Peak. He ended up signing at ECU. We got Gary Allen. And
Was Ray Stovall on the line? Or
Ray,
was he
he
a
played
tight
tight
end?
end. Yeah,
Okay.
he played tight end DN. And yeah, saying TJ Smith, he signed in Wyoming.
Oh me, yeah, y'all had a squad. So, and one of the things I want to ask too, bro, why do you think that? All right, so you a North Side guy, bro. You could have the talent you had, bro. You could have went to McLean. You could have went to Central. You could have went anywhere in the world. What makes Booker T just so different than every other school in TPS?
I would say first the tradition. Booker T has a great tradition. Like it goes all the way back to like I said before, like
Yeah,
our
R.W.
grandmas and shit.
McQuarters,
Yeah,
Wayman Tisdale,
yeah, it
yeah,
go
and
ways back. It go way
yeah,
back. Like I said, Booker T and McLean was the first really two schools that's like
the
yeah,
rivalry,
you either
yeah.
went to Booker T or you went to McLean back in the 80s and 70s. They was winning state championships either in 4A or 5A. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's just a tradition. And then, like I said, the notoriety too. I ain't gonna say notoriety, but just a tradition, bro. Because college coaches know that whenever you come, you know what product you gonna get, basically.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Because
proven fact.
McLean was up there too, but it kind of weaned out a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. It's just I think it's just
And I always ask that question, bro, just because like it's just such a big gap.
yeah, yeah. It is because literally, bro. Like when I was in Booker T, bro, we won state and then everything. We won state in girls soccer, boys soccer, state runner up in baseball, state runner up in golf.
Yeah.
We won girls basketball, boys
The home of
basketball.
the champions.
Uh, real shit.
Yeah.
We won a national academic bowl when I was there.
Yeah.
Like we won, I always won like the state like speech and debate and all that shit, but we won a national academic bowl, like the smartest school in
People,
the
yeah, in
world.
the world.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's deep. That's
that,
deep.
like that fucked me up because I was like, what the fuck having a pep rally for? And it was like, we won a national academic ball. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's deep. So yeah, man, I always be wondering that, bro, just because like I say, it's just a big gap. But going through Booker T and then so all right, so your senior year you coming in, what how did that go? Just coming in as the defending state champs, boom.
It came in like I said, we was number one in the state. We felt like we was gonna repeat again because everybody we lost, we had a younger class coming
Coming up.
back
But
up.
that class of 2009, y'all had some dogs in that
Yeah, we
class.
did. We for
On
sure
me.
did.
And the class younger though.
And the class younger too.
Yeah.
Because the crazy part about it, our class wasn't that deep at Booker T. We had like 3 or 4 people. But the classes above us, they all came from Carver, and the class below us all came from Carver. Everybody else, we came from Whitney. So
Yeah.
it's probably like 4 or 5 of us from Whitney. Then it was all different. You know, we had Carver too, but it was all different. You know what I'm saying? Different. It was spread out a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we had good players in our class, but we wasn't deep like the 2011 and 2009
Nah.
class.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And so that senior year, y'all came in. How did that go?
Came in, we played Carlisle the first game of the year, and they won state that year too because we got in trouble for grades or whatever the fuck Coach Jimerson did.
And y'all couldn't even play in the
We
playoffs?
couldn't do nothing. They made us forfeit basically the whole season.
Oh,
They made us
wow.
forfeit a certain amount of games to where we wasn't even
Eligible
eligible.
for the playoffs. That's
So like I said, we
cold.
played Carlisle at
And y'all
Carlisle.
would have won again. Y'all would have.
We
I didn't even
we
know that,
smacked
bro.
Carlisle. We beat them by like 30.
The first game.
The first game, we smacked them. And then, like I said, we played through the whole season and shit. I ended up messing up my shoulder. And I ended up playing. I was out for like 3 or 4 games. But like I said, we smacked everybody. We beat Miami 90-0, bro.
How many touchdowns you have?
I don't even know. I think
Too
it was
many
like
to count.
it was like 5 or 6, bro.
Yeah.
And we was done playing by like halftime.
Yeah, that's ill.
So like senior, my senior, we smacked everybody. Other than only thing we lost to was Broken Arrow.
Again.
Yeah, we
Did
lost them
Broken
again.
Arrow win? They didn't never win state either.
Nope, they didn't win state the year. They went to state, they lost. But we lost to Broken Arrow because they blocked every fucking punt that game.
Damn.
Cause Coach Jimerson used to coach under Lancaster when he was out there at Jinx. That's before Trimble and all them became the head coach. It was Lancaster, Trimble, Jimerson, all them was together. Then he went to Broken Arrow. Then that's how Trimble got the job at Jinx.
Okay.
It was Lancaster who had the first head coach
And
job.
so that was way back because Trimble was there about 20 years.
Yeah,
something
that
like
was before Keywan Jones and everybody like that. So, but yeah, Lancaster was the head coach there first, and they was kind of under his umbrella. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Kind of like Bill Parcells and Belichick.
Yeah, just the same
shit.
exact. And then they go on be head coaches and do great things.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
So, but yeah, and that's when I learned out special teams are important. Them motherfuckers blocked every punt we punted that game. Literally, bro, I swear to God, they blocked every.
And how did they do that? Just like y'all
sent like watching film.
Yeah.
They kind of, I guess, they seen the tendencies or whatever. So like, okay,
if we send somebody right here,
yeah, if we instead of sending 8 people, we're gonna send 9. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they never seen this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because us coming from 5'8", you know, special teams is not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Especially punt. But yeah, they blocked every fucking punt that game too.
Damn.
I think we lost by like 14 or 10 or something like that, but they blocked every fucking punt.
Oh man, then y'all go and win every other game and then
every game.
Close that chapter because
hold on. And then on top of that, Bigsby was in the championship too that year. Carlisle and Bigsby. We smacked them my senior year. On senior night. Matter of fact, when I scored, I told Calvin them too. When I scored, I was gonna kick the ball in the stands.
Yeah.
Some shit. Cause it's the last game ever. I'm like,
and we ain't even playing anyway.
Yeah. I already dunked the goalpost and shit that year.
Yeah, got a flag.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I already know. Every time somebody called me like, my guy T Reed's like, man, I see you on the TV jig, and I scored, hit my little Dougie or something, get my 15. Like, all right, I can't do nothing for the rest of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So I scored, and I was gonna kick it, but it was windy, so I threw it in the stands.
And what they say, they just threw
I
a
mean,
flag.
they just gave me a flag, but I didn't care. They kicked me out the game. It's the last game of the season.
Oh well.
But we smacked them too. We smacked Bigsby. They ended up playing each other in the state
And
championship.
Carl Albert
And
won.
Carl Albert won.
That's right before Bigsby pretty much goes on a run. Kind
Yep.
of like a
Yep. Basically,
few
yeah.
years
Because
later.
Bigsby always been good since Chris Harris still.
Yeah, yeah,
They always been
yeah,
good. They always been in state championships, but they never won.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like in 5A, that was the kind of the dominant teams was Bigsby and Booker T.
Yeah.
But they never could win. And always just be like Guthrie or Carl Albert who always
Always
won.
win. Because
Mm-hmm.
Guthrie, they won football and basketball
Mm-hmm.
on me. So boom, you in your senior year, and then you got your main schools you said was Arkansas, OSU, and Arizona.
Yep. That was my main
That you wanted
three
to kind of
going into my senior year. And then once what was it? Yeah, my senior year. Once the season was over with, that's when I only took like 2 visits that year. I took one to Arkansas, and then like I said to Arizona too because the pool parties, which was
And how was that? How was that visit to Arizona?
It was straight. It was straight, bro. Like I said, I want that. That was my school I was going to out of high school.
What position was they gonna have you
Receiver.
playing?
Only every school recruited me as a DB other than Arizona and Iowa State. I was gonna be a receiver at both of them schools.
Okay, so this is a question that I have too. This is a big question. So, Cobbs was in our grade, and I went to Central. I got a chance to watch him play. Murder shit.
Right.
You murder shit. But boom, when y'all went to college, they moved y'all both to defense. And I feel like, in my opinion, that hindered y'all. Like that kind of hurt y'all a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like with me knowing what I'm knowing now, me and Cobbs, we should went to the schools and played offense instead of playing in the schools that we kind of really wanted to go to, because I really wanted to go to Arkansas and he wanted to go to Texas. That was
bro. I seen Mac Brown. I was at practice. I remember, bro, Mac Brown walking, bro, and just stopping and just watching us practice for a little bit. And I had to do a double take, like, bro, that's Mac Brown. Bro, I seen more schools. Like, it was a special time at Central when Cobbs was there.
Yeah, for sure, sure. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, and the crazy part about it, when we was coming up, like I said, and the way it was set up in the town, whenever we went to camps, like my pops, we was him or Coach Rucker, we was all riding together. Like we go to camp, it'd be me, Cobbs, KJ Rucker, Terrell Williams, Sean Jackson. We all go to one camp together, like the Arkansas camp or to OSU camp. Like we always riding together.
And we used to do the same thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's the crazy part about it. We actually was united at the time too. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool, bro. Like I said, because people always ask me like, who you think better, this and that. I'm like, bro, we always rooting for each other.
On me.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember when Sean, because matter of fact, my sophomore year when I was at the Arkansas camp, it was a 3-day camp. And Sean came up there for like, him and Terrell Williams came up there for one day. And Terrell Williams had to wear Central shit because Coach Ruckers had to give him some. But Sean and T. Will was at the camp. Like I said, and I'm chopping up with him. Like, dang, Sean, he a big dude. He can move this and that. I'm like, yeah, bro, he cold. And Coach was like, you sure this and that? He too big to play running back and this and that. And he was at the kid, and they was like, bro, you was right. I said, I told you, bro.
Sean, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's one of the coldest I done seen, bro. And we talk about football, but I'm even talking about basketball, bro. Like
all around athlete,
bro. That's one of he was one of them ones.
Yeah, he was
on me. So yeah. So your senior year, you got all the offers and stuff. And so where was your head at in picking a decision? You said you wanted to go to Arkansas, but so that's just what it was. Like, I want to go to Arkansas, and this is what it is.
Yeah, it was kind of like I wanted to go to Arizona. I was gonna sign in Arizona. My mama like, nah, that's too far. We want to come watch you play. I'm like, I got family in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? She like, still, that's too far. I want to come watch you play because we never missed no game before. And I was like, all right. So I guess I switch it up. So I was gonna give Iowa State a chance, but I was like, it's kind of far and it's cold.
Yeah.
Then I was like, okay. Then I narrowed it down to OSU and to Arkansas. And so we was at my cousin Terrence's house, and Calvin committed to OSU. And then literally like 5 or 6 minutes later, they called me like, hey, like, hey, the spots are filling up. Like you should commit right now. You know what I'm saying? So you have a spot and this and that. And I'm like, what the fuck
And
they
you was gonna be a
on?
D back there
Yeah,
too.
I was like, okay, cool. What you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, woo. But I'm like, they don't know I'm with Calvin.
Yeah.
They don't know I'm with Calvin when he committed on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And so I called my pops, tell him, he like, listen, my pops already been through the recruiting shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, well, if they want you, they'll keep a spot for you.
Yeah, definitely.
And they was kind of basically kind of like forcing me to commit. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I was like, nah, I'm cool. I didn't want to do that. And so I ended up really going with Arkansas, like I said, because when I said where I was going on the news, I think it was Channel 8. Yeah, Channel 8. And he was like, you have none of these schools like Arkansas. I mean, none local schools, OSU, TU, or OU. And I'm like, well, TU kind of said I was too highly recruited to even offer me.
Yeah.
I would have gave him a chance because my pops went to TU.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Oh,
he played
man.
middle linebacker for TU. He played with Jimison at TU.
Okay.
So I would have gave TU a chance. They've been in my top 5 or top 3 for sure. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Because they
definitely.
ain't in town. You know what I'm saying? And going to TU games, my pops played there. You know what I'm saying? So I would have gave
You
him
would
a
have been a
chance.
legend at TU.
Yeah, I would have gave him a
On me.
chance. You know what I'm saying? They didn't. They said I was too highly recruited. Then OU was up. They offered me and Calvin. Then we went up there on our junior day, and they were showing everybody from Texas love and not showing us love. Like you know what I'm saying? They was going to see everybody. They came. Jackie Ships came and sat at our table for a little bit talk. Then after that, he really never came back and talked to us. You know what I'm saying? They
Talking to
was
all Texas people.
yeah
And
back
that,
then.
yeah, that's how I
And you
be.
know how that shit was OU then. It wasn't really
It was
recruiting.
all Texas people on their
It
team, bro.
wasn't no town people. You know what I'm saying like
hmm
that.
And I got a chance to go meet, like, bro, because I was up there just kind of hanging with
Right.
Gabe, and my sister went to OU. So just, bro, it was all Texas people.
Yeah,
You right.
It was a few Oklahoma people, but
hmm
mainly, like I said, it was all Texas recruits, bro. And it was like, if it was from Oklahoma recruits, they was like from the city. It wasn't
Yeah.
like no
Tulsa people,
other
yeah.
than Gabe. That was the
Yeah.
only person I knew that went to
To OU.
OU. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I didn't really like the way they did Tulsa plays, you know, like with Cheney and Keywan Jones, even though
Yeah, they really just didn't have just a lot of success. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It was success, but you know, it could have been
right,
better.
right. So I was like, you know, I kind of had that little, I can say grudge, but I had a grudge already against OU. You know what I'm saying? Because I really didn't like the way they did all the Tulsa players before me. But like I said, when we was there, and they was kind of treating us a little weird, and we was like, yeah, we'll never go back up there again. And we told our Coach Jimerson, like, told us how they treated us, this and that. Literally, like the next day, Jackie Ships was at our school, bro, like trying to kiss our ass and like called us out of class, brought us lunch and all types of stuff. Like, y'all don't believe me? Just ask Calvin Barnett.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they brought us out of class. Jackie Ship had on his motherfucking cowboy boots, had his little bob and all that shit. Yeah, Jackie Ships, man, came down there, was kissing our ass, bro, trying to get us to come to OU. And after that, because Coach Jimson kept asking us, like, do y'all want to go to OU? Do y'all want to go? And I'm like, nah, they can take our scholarships back, basically. I'm
Yeah.
like,
On me.
I don't want to go. You know what I'm saying?
On me.
They can just
So
have
and
us.
that's when Bob Stoops was there.
Yeah,
And how was he treating y'all?
I mean, he was cool. Like I said, it's mainly Jackie Shields because he was the one that was
Recruiting
in
y'all.
our area.
Yeah,
So
okay.
so he was the main one.
So boom, OU was out of there. And
Yep.
then
Then OSU tried to force me to commit, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of cool. Then my pops told me like how the game go. Like if they really want you, to have a spot for you. I was like, okay. And I was like, fuck, I'm going to Arkansas. And so I went up there and kicked it. Like I said, I already knew, you know, Terrell Williams was already there. You know what I'm saying? Big Alvin Bailey was there too. So like I said, that's who was my host, was Terrell Williams. We went out there, kicked it. I seen it was like real family oriented, you know what I'm saying, with the
Yeah,
team and shit, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Cause
You felt at home.
yeah, cause a lot of teams motherfuckers be hating on each other.
On
You
me.
know what I'm
On
saying?
me.
Like they against each other. So
Trying to
but
get that spot.
so like I said, it was real chill. I liked Arkansas. And people always think Arkansas is only an hour and 45 minutes away from here. And it was in the SEC.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to play in the SEC. I wanted to go to Florida coming out of high school because I saw Tim Tebow, Rainey Demps, and all them. I wanted to go to some SEC team. So that's kind of like a no brainer. Arkansas was always going to be in my top because I had Garrick McGee there, and it was in the SEC. And I always went to camps, and they always showed me love. Like,
Yeah, it was just
Coach
good.
Petrino always was down here watching me and Calvin and working out, like always. So that's what made me really go to
Arkansas.
University of Arkansas.
Okay, so boom, you close that chapter on high school. You going into college. How different was it from going from Booker T, the top program, and then going to a SEC program?
Academic wise, Boogie T prepared me for college.
Okay.
I was prepared for college, but athletic wise, shit, it was a big jump, bro. It
Yeah.
was a big jump because you thinking like, I'm a top recruit. I'm finna go to college. I'm finna dominate these people. Woo,
Yeah.
woo. Man, shit, them niggas is cold just like you. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Every
saying?
one of them.
Yeah, they cold just like you. You gotta realize they on scholarship too, and they was 5 stars. They was 2 stars. They was 3 stars.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, going a summer workout compared to a high school summer workout, totally different.
No me.
Totally different. You hear me? Ready to throw in the towel, ready to fight. If you got to do another rep, oh, you ready to fight out there?
No me. Get it right the first time.
Yep. And then that first fall camp 2 days, I was I
Turned
called
you into a man.
listen. I called Oregon State like, hey, listen, I don't think this is gonna work out for me. Like,
Mike Doc was already up there,
yeah, he
huh?
was already up there. I
Yeah.
called the coach like, listen, because Oregon State I was gonna go to Oregon State, but we had that ice storm, so I couldn't go up there on a visit. And when I had set it up, so I called the Oregon State coach like, listen,
Mm-mm.
hey, I'm headed like after this camp is over with and school ain't started nothing, I still can transfer. I think I'm coming up there. I'll let you know by the end of this week. Cause like literally from 6 in the morning to 10 at night, you at the facility doing football shit. Like you working out early in the morning. Then you got meetings. Then you got lunch. Then you got more meetings. Then you got practice. Then you get done practice. You got more fucking more. You got more meetings. And then after that, then you got to go back to your room. You got room check. It's like you couldn't do nothing. Then on top of that, it's people moving in, like coming in, from, like
Yeah.
everybody moving on campus and shit.
Yeah.
So you got your girls, you got the partying, you got all this other stuff, and you can't do shit.
Can't do nothing.
When you get free time, you trying to sleep.
Oh
And
me.
then, like I said, you dead because, like I said, you practicing twice a day before they came up with this new rule where you only can practice once. You practicing twice a day. You working out down there twice a day, and you watching film every time you get a chance. You got special teams film. You go from special teams film, and then you go to you go to special team. You go to team film, special teams film, and then you go to offense defense film, and then you go to position film. So it just
An all day thing. So if you're not dedicated, think about that.
yeah, when you your first fall camp, everybody that played Division I football, they would tell you like they was ready to quit, bro. That's when you realize this shit is a full-time job, and we wasn't getting paid like they are now. It was a
Mm-hmm.
full-time job, bro. Like literally, bro. Like I stopped responding to my girlfriend, my mama, everybody at that time. I just stopped responding to everybody because it was that bad. Like all we do was wake up, football, wake up. Like it was, and it wasn't like it was 7 days a week, bro.
Oh me.
Full pads, scrimmaging, hitting. Like that shit got old fast as hell.
Oh me.
Like for real, bro. Like it was tough. So
And making it through it.
yeah, right. So that's what I learned about getting into the ice, like the cold tubs and
Mm-hmm.
the
Taking care of
hot
your
tub.
body.
Yeah, I learned that from older players. Like, how the fuck y'all wake up with all this energy every day? And like my body's hurting. Like, look, bro, start following us. It was Isaac Madison. Shout out to my boy Dub and Ramon Broadway. They was kind of took me on their wing, like, listen, bro, follow us, you'll be all right. I start getting in that cold tub, like for like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And that next day, I was ready to practice.
Feeling good.
Yeah, because before then, I was shot. Like my legs and everything was done.
Oh me.
Start getting in that cold tub, start, doing a little contrast, cold to hot and all that shit. It was
I was
perfect.
ready to go.
Start actually using the training room, going in there, getting stretched out before practice, getting my hamstrings rubbed out, quad muscles rubbed out, actually using using the facility.
And,
You know what
and
I'm
I
saying?
want to say this, like that's a big thing. Take care of y'all body, man. The people that's playing, because I struggled with tendonitis real bad when I got to college. And if I would have been taking ice baths and doing that, it would have helped 100%. But I wasn't taking care of my body the right way. So if you're in this, man, that's the biggest thing. Take care of your body.
Yeah, you have to, because guess what? You only get one body. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take care of, it, especially if you want to have longevity in the game. You have to take care of your body for sure.
Okay, so what was the first what was it like your first game, bro, after making it through all of that and then cuz you played your freshman year.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
so what was
did.
that like?
Um, it was because we played against the first three games non-con. We played against like Tennessee Tech. That's the first time I ever played. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous as hell.
Yeah.
Going from Boogie T, we had a sold out crowd, but
Yeah.
going from Boogie T to
40,000 people or
yeah,
however
yeah,
many.
yeah. We
Yeah.
had like I think our stadium said like 85, 90,000
See?
people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mhm.
And like I said, going through like the pregame walk and all the fans shaking your hand and shit. So like it was a big difference. Like it was a wow factor. Like, damn, what the
I'm
fuck?
here.
Yeah, because that's when I realized in Arkansas, there's no pro team. There's no I
Basketball.
mean, yeah, like I
Is
said,
it
it's
yeah.
basketball,
I'm
but
talking about
we the only university
yeah, but
there.
what talking about pro
Yeah, yeah,
basketball?
yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah.
No pro
On
basketball,
me.
no NFL teams, no
It's the
baseball teams.
Razorbacks.
It's just Arkansas.
Yeah.
We are the pro team.
On me.
Like I said, so like that was a big shock. But we played against Tennessee Tech, and I got in. They was rotating me in. Like I said, we was whooping them. Like, so the coach put me in. And I remember to this day, the first ball that got caught at me, I lined up in press man, and I kind of let dude like free release, and I didn't even jam him or nothing. And he caught a ball and I tackled him. And like it was right before halftime. Coach Petrino came in the locker room and like cussed me out in front of everybody. Like, what the fuck you doing? Like, next time you out there, you need to put your hands on the fucking man and woo do this and that. I'm like, damn, okay.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let me
Yeah.
lock in. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And after that, I
Yeah.
locked in and started
Yeah.
playing a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
You had some good moments that freshman
Yeah,
year.
I did because
Yeah.
my the game that really put me on the map that actually got me a lot of playing time was probably against Mississippi State at Mississippi State, and we went to overtime that game too because one of the corners had broke his foot the game before that. He was a senior, he broke his foot, and then they said they was rotating me in and shit. I actually went out there and I played because other dude pulled his hamstring, so we had two corners down. So it was
Mhm.
me and my guy Darius Winston. Shout out to my guy Dirty D. Uh, we was playing. Like I said,
Yeah.
we didn't play that. We played a little bit, but we wasn't. We
Y'all
was
was on the
yeah, we was actually
third
starting
depth
after.
chart.
Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah.
was like number 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like we was out there playing the whole game, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's when the game slowed down to me. Like you know what I'm saying? So we went out there and we balled. So and the crazy part about it is my cousin Crystal Maxwell was in town, which is my it's my second cousin. It's my
At Mississippi
at
State.
Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Cause somebody like we taking showers, which I hate Mississippi State. They got the weakest facility ever because
And
they have no hot water. So you be taking cold showers.
they probably do that on purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they cut the hot water off. We was taking cold showers every time I played there, from freshman all the way up. But
Yeah.
so I'm in the shower and shit. I get out. Somebody like, yeah, your cousin here. I do too. I'm like, we in Mississippi, bro. Like, I ain't got no cousin. So like away games, I give people my tickets and they give me my ticket. They so we kind of exchange tickets
Yeah.
whenever it's a home game. So they're
Mhm.
like, yeah, your cousin outside. I ain't got no fucking cousin in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Like what? Nah, hell no. So I'm bullshitting, taking my time. Like some other dude come like, your cousin outside. I don't have no cousin, bro.
Yeah,
Quit coming
here.
to get me, bro.
Yeah.
And the third dude came and I'm like, hey, listen here, bro. You come back in here again, like, and tell me I got a cousin outside, like, bro, me and you, I'll fuck around and slap you, bro,
Yeah.
because you
On
pissing me
me.
off. Like, I'm cold already. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get
I'm ready to
dressed.
go.
Yeah. And I go out there and it's my fucking cousin.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's crazy, like how God works that my first game actually playing, like starting and everything,
And having a good game.
and having a great game. My cousin is out there to witness this shit.
Yeah. Random.
Yeah, yeah. She like, yeah, my coworker got season tickets. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you could have reached out to me. I gave you tickets too. And ever since
Yeah.
then, she come to all my away games.
On
Like when
me.
we played against Georgia, Auburn, Alabama. Because she stayed in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that shit was like, it was like crazy, bro. Like I had a great game. And like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, ain't nobody here, you know what I'm saying? To
Witness it.
yeah, to
Yeah.
talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And my cousin she actually was
She
at the
was there.
game.
On
Yeah,
me.
which is crazy.
So what was your stats that game?
I don't know what I had that game.
And you had a couple of interceptions though your freshman year, didn't you? Or was
Yeah,
it?
I had like two.
I
Then my
remember that.
sophomore year, I had about like 4 or 5. And then my junior, they stopped throwing to my side.
On me.
The senior, I had like 2.
On me. So going through Arkansas, like what was the best team that you faced in the SEC throughout your whole time in Arkansas?
uh, The best
The
team,
best team out of all 4 years. And I know some of them Alabama teams was crazy.
man. I'm gonna have to go with Alabama. I'd probably say the best teams I played against was Alabama and LSU. The best player I ever played against, Cam Newton, freshman year, monster.
All right, so that's when he was at Auburn.
Yeah, that's my freshman year.
Ooh.
Yeah, I get in, put
Talk about
my little
that.
two plays and play special teams and shit. Hey, we seeing Cam Newton like on TV and shit, like, oh, he quarterback. We like, oh yeah, we finna smash them. You know what I'm saying? We just lost to Alabama like 2 weeks before that. We lost to the Alabama by like 4.
Mm-hmm.
We would have won, but Mallet, rest in peace to my guy, 1-5. He threw 2 picks at the end of the game to Kurt Fitzpatrick, and that cost us the game. But like I said, we had them beat at home. But we was watching that shit, and like literally, you know how you like before a game, you can kind of see what the players when they come out and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they Cam Newton come out and shit. I'm like, nigga, that's Cam Newton. And like, yeah, bro, it's Cam Newton. I'm like, bro, he big as shit. Like, I'm thinking he like, most
He like
quarterbacks,
a
he like,
lineman then
yeah,
on the
I'm
D
like,
end.
damn, he probably like 6'2". You know what I'm saying? Nice
Yeah.
build
What he
quarterback.
6'6"?
Bro, he like 6'6", 240. I'm like, that's the quarterback? They're like, yeah. I'm like, that motherfucker big.
What did he do to y'all, bro?
What? He went crazy. It was a close game though. They
Yeah.
ain't blow us out. They beat us
Yeah.
by like, I think it was like 7-10. It was a good game because we were scoring back and forth.
Yeah.
Neither one of us had defense. But like literally, bro, he ran over one of the hardest hitters on our team in the end zone for a touchdown. And I was like, damn, bro, like he different.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this is the big, like usually you see niggas like this, like they like defensive ends,
Mhm.
tight ends. He's the quarterback.
Running, moving.
And he want all the action. He don't want no juke move. He running through you.
On me.
And he throwing the ball, all that shit. So
me.
it was
That's their national
championship. Yeah, like
On
we was up at halftime by like 3. I remember at halftime he ran down into the student section and jumped up in the crowd and started doing like a little chant and throwing his arms up. And the stadium went crazy from then on to the fourth quarter. And he went crazy that year, bro. Like Cam Newton was the coldest player I ever seen in my life, bro. Like on the college level, like he was
that guy.
Man, he was him. Like before they started saying that, bro, like Cam Newton was different, bro, because he can run the ball, he can throw it, and he was huge, bro.
On me. So who did Alabama have that year? Like
that's when Mark Ingram won. Mark Ingram
won the Heisman.
No, he didn't win the Heisman. I think he won the year before. Because Cam Newton won the Heisman that year.
Yeah, that year. You're right.
He won it the year after that, I think. No, the year before that he won.
And they won the national championship.
Yep. On
me.
Because Cam Newton won the national championship that year. In the sophomore year, it was. I think Alabama won it that year.
On me.
But yeah, Mark Ingram won it the year before Cam Newton did.
On me. So boom, you go through Arkansas and stuff, and you finish with your degree.
Yep, I did do that.
What was that like, bro? Just as far as the school, like just because when we athletes, bro, sometimes when stuff ain't going our way on the court or on the field, we kind of shy away from school. How did you stay consistent and through the ups and downs and just, because I know you, bro. You used to come home, bro. We used to party, we used to kick it, bro, but you was always about that school.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, it took me like Booker T. I had to learn this shit again. Like I was prepared, but it was too busy. Like I'm on campus now. I'm on no parents. Like it's girls around. Like literally, like we walk up to the next dorm. It's called Reed Hall. It's 10 floors and there's all girls in there. And there's 4 girls in each room. Like what?
Yeah, y'all pulling up. Yeah,
we what? Yeah. It was over with. Like study hall. What? No, like let it rain outside. We wasn't going to class.
On me.
We wasn't going, even though we had to run and shit. But still, like if it rained outside, like we didn't go to class. I didn't stop going to class when it started raining until like my junior year. But if it rained, we ain't going outside. Because I did it one time. We all walked to class and we got there. We was soaked.
Yeah.
Because like I said, that's back when we didn't have rain gear and all that shit that. They just gave us just a basic little,
hoodies and t-shirts.
Yeah. We didn't know we didn't think umbrellas was cool. Like, man, fuck, I'm getting an umbrella. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like female shit. You know what I'm saying? And once we got over, like, man, fuck that. We getting umbrellas and we getting rain
And
stuff.
we going to class.
Yeah, and we going to class
On
because it's
me.
now starting to get serious.
We got to finish.
Yeah, because my freshman year, the first semester, I ended up with like, I think it was like a 2.0 or like a 1.9, bro, because we wasn't going to class.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I'm saying? It was, we just, bro, going from, like I said, just that transition. Going from parents to no parents.
Yeah.
And we got a girl dorm right here, so we was girl crazy,
On
bro.
me, just going crazy. And then you finally woke up and then just start getting it together.
I finally woke up. Like I said, I was, you know what I'm saying, start going to class, start studying, start getting ahead of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, Booker T prepared me, but
college is college.
College is college. You know what I'm saying? So you got to learn how to, because you can do homework, but it ain't like high school where you have 25 homework assignments. You might have 10 that whole semester, but everything comes from your test scores.
Okay, so going through all of that, bro, I would know one thing about it. Your dad, bro, he played a major role in everything that you've done. Talk about, bro, just y'all relationship, bro, and just how much he done helped you along the way.
Yeah, my pops, that's my hero, man. That's my idol, man. Shout out to Eric Bennett Sr.
Shout out.
If y'all watching this interview, allow everybody to know who he is, and if he coached you, he made an impact on your life. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, growing up, like I said, my pops always was, sports do everything right. Right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie to you, till probably like high school, I couldn't stand his ass. I couldn't stand him, bro. Like
that's how it be, because when you
he was on my ass like from Mighty Mike all the way up until, like I said, until he stopped coaching, because he coached me all the way from kindergarten until 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't want to coach us in middle school, but we used to be out there cussing out our coach.
Yeah, he had to.
Yeah, so we'd come out there, you know what I'm saying? Because
it wouldn't have been what it was without him.
Because we needed that father figure on our team, because like I said, a lot of people that I played with didn't have fathers. You know what I'm saying?
And they respect your dad the way, because they know him, and like sometimes we don't respect coaches because we don't know him.
It's a white dude.
Exactly.
All us black kids, like I said, we all riding the same bus from out north, we out east. Man, my pops, he told me this shit probably like 2 weeks ago. Like, man, I used to sit there, because he used to work his job and come, you know what I'm saying, and come out there. He's like, I used to sit there and watch y'all motherfuckers go out there and cuss out the coach and tell him, y'all ain't gonna do this, do that. Cause we were bad.
Yeah,
do
this, of course.
Do that. And then he said, then as soon as y'all see get out the car, y'all hurry up, lining up, y'all getting the stretching, y'all doing everything else. I'm like, I never knew that.
Oh man.
He's like, yes, I've been seeing y'all doing that shit. He said that's what made me actually stick to coaching. Yeah. Because y'all needed that. Because if not,
y'all wouldn't have been what y'all was, bro. Y'all wouldn't have.
Right. So like I said, my pops, he played a big role, because like I said, he'd been there on the highest level. He didn't play Canadian ball and played a little bit in NFL and did all the other shit, played Division I football. You know what I'm saying? He went through the JUCO route. So he always.
What JUCO did he go to?
He went to NEO.
Okay.
He played with Marion Butts and all them, because my daddy's last 2 schools, he was gonna be TU or Georgia coming out of JUCO.
Yeah.
And he ended up picking TU because my grandma said she didn't have enough money to go down there and watch him play. And TU still was good back then. But yeah, like I say, it's funny because when Calvin got to JUCO down there at Navarro with Big Bowie,
national champs.
Yeah, they was national champs too. And he's telling Pops, like, you was right. My dad's like, yeah, I told you about that JUCO life is different. Like, it's rough compared to that. He's like, bro, take care of y'all schools. I'm like, man, whatever. Then like I said, I end up having, me and Boots end up having to go to night school. We used to go to night school all the time.
Yeah, I remember. Bro.
We used to go to night school because, like I said, my freshman year I was ineligible.
And it was at Booker T, wasn't it?
Nope, it was at Nathan Hill.
At Nathan Hill, okay,
Nathan Hill. We had to go.
I
used to have to go Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, I do remember
5
that.
to 8 o'clock at night.
Calling Boots, where you at, bro? I'm at night school, bro.
We used to be we was at night, because Boots we used to leave Booker T, and we used to ride with me. We used to go to night school. We used to be doing
because what it was, we used to hoop at Booker T during the day on me. When I want to say Coach Shea was the coach.
Yeah, he was the coach then. Yep, he was the coach.
We used to all come up there and hoop.
Because the crazy part about it, night school, it was crazy because we had everybody up there. Tremaine Thompson.
Jinx.
Yeah, was up there.
Kansas State legend.
Yeah, he went to Kansas State. Big Pearly Graves was in
Texas
at
Tech
night school
legend.
with us. Who else was at night school? Calvin was up there with us. Boots was there.
No, me.
And was Bowie? I think Bowie might have been there for like a day. Not like a day or two, but like maybe a semester, if that.
On me.
But I don't know, bro. It was a whole, everybody, the top athletes like around this area was in night school. I'm like, damn, we can get our shit together.
So why do you think, bro, that Northside athletes, bro, always feel that we have to be somewhat street or somewhat cool and we just can't just be squares, bro? Why is that?
I don't know. Like it's just the way we grow up, bro. Because from elementary school, and then once you hit that middle school, high school era, because like I said, these are people we grew up with, right?
On me.
You know what I'm saying? And once you hit that middle school, like 8th grade, 9th grade,
That's
10th
the
grade,
most pivotal.
that yeah,
Yes.
that's when you realize, okay, like, am I gonna be in the streets or am I gonna play sports? Because
Yes.
people out here dying for real. People getting shot for real. That I'm hanging with. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That I know. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like I just was with bro last night and he got killed, or I was
On
just with
me.
him. We just was at this party and they shot him and I was right next to him. You know what I'm saying?
On
So
me.
that's when that's when I realized, like, sophomore year, June, like sophomore, freshman year, like, people out here really dying, bro.
Yeah, this shit
Like,
serious.
I need to go ahead and take the sports stuff serious, cause like I said, how he is, like, we got to be street and like play sports. But the only way
Mm-hmm.
we really kind of turn into squares, because like instead of
No, the
go,
smart ones
yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah. I'm saying,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
smart,
I'm
yeah.
saying, like, we become squares. We just say kind of like we kind of get past, like, hey, like, I play ball, so like we gonna go to the gym and hoop. You know what I'm
Yeah, and
saying?
get
We gonna
that
go,
pass.
yeah, we
Yeah.
gonna go to do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that's how it is, like, in the town. Like I said, once you hit that 7th through 10th grade, because you still going, you still got friends, you got family members. You know what I'm saying? They going this way and
Mm-hmm.
you want to go this way,
Mm-hmm.
but you still mingling with them and interacting with them on a daily basis. So it's kind of hard
Yeah.
to stay away from this. You know what I'm
On me.
saying? Because that's what you grew up with and that's what you're around.
On me. And I'ma say to all the young people out there, man, you can't do both. You can either choose the streets or you can choose school and basketball, football, whatever it's gonna be. But if you do both, the streets is gonna win every time, because if you doing wrong, it's always gonna come out, and you gotta live your life right to have, scholarships and get it, do all the good stuff. You gotta live your life right to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure. You can't do both. If you
Can't
gonna
do both.
if you gonna play ball, play ball. You know what I'm saying? Like my daddy always told me, he said, listen, he said, if you want to be in the streets, that's cool. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? He said, but I ain't gonna support it. But he always told me, sports and everything else, what you're doing right now, it's only a one-time deal. He said the streets are always gonna be there. So if you decide that you want to go be in the streets after you get done playing football, that's
Mm,
your choice. You go do that dumb shit.
yeah,
He said, but right now, just football stuff or what is the sports opportunity you got?
it's a small window
It's
of
that's all it
opportunity
is.
on me. So and boom. So I want to just talk about something. All right, so your brother,
Right, right,
man, one of the most notorious, most hustling people that I know. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Ever
right.
since I remember, bro, you used to come home from Arkansas, bro. And your brother had the that Cadillac with like the
With the
5 screens,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, with the floaters and
Bro,
shit.
you used to pull up. I'd be like, man, bro, this bro, EB, bro, and be like, that's my brother car. But so the point that I'm making is having a brother that is making money in the streets, and we can talk about this because bro done served his time, bro doing good. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right,
So
right,
how did you know what I'm saying? Not because a lot of people, bro, just see their brother having all that flashy stuff and want to follow up under that.
right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right.
So what was your brother? What type of impact did your brother have on you?
My brother was he was my second pops, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because pops be out working and working them long hours doing certain shit. I'm with my brother. You know what I'm saying?
On me.
I did want to do it with my big brother. They're like, man, I should sell drugs or I should do this, woo woo. But my brother always like made sure I didn't do that because he used to give me whatever I wanted and he used to give me money. You know
On
what I'm
me.
saying? So like he found out, we smoking weed and shit now. Instead of us going to buy weed from somebody we don't know,
Yeah.
he'd rather give us some weed so it won't be nothing laced or nothing like that. He like, here,
On me. On
take
me.
this weed. I know y'all smoke, whatever y'all do here. Because he'd rather us get it from him and get it from somebody they said that's a complete stranger. That shit could be laced and it could fuck us up for the rest of our life. And so, like I said, like I said, I seen the flashy shit, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I should get in the husband, woo woo, but he always gave me money and bought me shoes and gave me whatever I wanted because he didn't want me to go get out there into the streets. So
Because they
that kind of
realized you had a
you
different
right,
gift.
yeah, I had a different gift because like I said he realized like he was good in sports, but he wasn't good like me.
Yeah.
He realized like little bro can do something. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's real, bro. Because a lot of big brothers, bro, will put that sack in your hand.
right, right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? And ever
right,
since I known your brother, bro, he been a stand-up guy, just on like just a cool guy,
right,
bro. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So that's bro, that's what's up, bro. That he led
right,
you in the right way.
right, right. Because like I said, even like I said with us being young, if you'd have went to him like, bro, I'm trying to get on, he like, nigga, you crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Hell no. How much money you need?
On
I
me.
give you some money, so you don't need to do this shit. How much you need a week ago? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He be like, nigga, you crazy? Man, hell no. Like, you got something else going on. Like, we ain't finna do that. And that's why we had real guidance back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot
Yeah.
of people wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where, like I said, they want to give you the sack. Like, here go our hustle. Like, nah, y'all
Mm-hmm.
got something. Y'all got talent, bro. Like, use it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this shit because I want to do this shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I ain't have the talent like y'all. So,
On
but
me.
yeah, like my brother always, like I said, he always showed love. Like I said, I used to love coming home.
Bro, yeah.
I used to love coming home because, like I said, and the crazy part about it is, like my brother used to make swerves and all the other shit. He
Yeah.
used to take my car because my car didn't have
On
rims and
me.
nothing
That
like
that
that. It
that
was just
Impala.
yeah, the red Impala. It was
Yeah.
real low
We used to be
key.
in
It
traffic.
ain't never here.
On
So he's
me.
just like, here, take my keys. That's how I learned how to drive. It's funny, my teammates used to be like, he used to have rims like 26 and shit. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't drink and shit. I just smoked weed. So he's like, drive. I'm like, cool. I used to be driving that car. She's like, bro, you know how to drive? You know what I'm saying, with rims and everything. I'm like, listen, my brother used to give me, he used to like basically take my car,
Yeah.
go do what he do, and I used to take his car. He got 26s, 24s, floaters, all this other shit on his car.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hitting potholes and shit, and he going off on me.
On me. Had
And
to
he like,
learn.
yeah, and he like, we finna get in this car to teach you how to drive, how to avoid potholes, how to do all this other shit in his car. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm costing him money, but I'm like, bro, I don't want to drive this shit. Like, I
On me.
don't want to
You got
drive.
me doing this.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to drive these cars,
And
but
it's funny, I'm you pulling up on me in the
yeah,
car, and
right.
I'm like, yeah, bro, pulling up, and you ain't even wanting to,
I
yeah.
don't even want to drive this
On me.
motherfucker because, like I
On
said,
me.
because I know what it costs too much if I wreck it or if I hit a curve or anything
Mm-hmm.
like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because that's
So
one of the cleanest likes, bro, that I done
yeah,
seen,
yeah.
bro.
Like I said,
On
he
me.
had TVs all in there, motherfucker. Like I
In the
said,
doors, bro, in the
yeah, good,
ceiling, the
yeah,
headrest.
everything, and it was all. And it wasn't
It
like
was
them. It wasn't them old lax. It was like a new
nah.
one, like
Yeah.
that year that it was that
Brand
just came
spanking
out.
new, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was nasty, bro. So, and now that bro out of prison, you know what I'm saying, and striving and doing what he doing, bro. I've been watching him, you know what I'm saying, and like he, bro, he inspired me, you know what I'm
right,
saying,
right,
just
right,
just because it's like when you see a street nigga make that transition into a grown man, bro, it's a
right,
beautiful thing, bro.
right,
It's a
right.
beautiful thing.
It is because, like I said, because he got picked up my sophomore year at Arkansas.
On me, I
They
remember.
picked him up from American Airlines, actually. And they gave him like a kingpin charge. So, and it was some crazy shit. Like I said, he did even though like I said, Broden did his time and everything,
Yeah,
he ain't
on
tell on
me,
nobody
of
like that.
course.
It was really kind of like two phone calls. Somebody told him what the phone calls mean and shit like that. But yeah, bro did his time, came home. Now, like I said, now you know what I'm saying? He doing his car thing, you know what
On
I'm
me.
saying? And it's funny too, because whenever he like me when it come to fishing, every weekend he had a car show either
Mm-hmm.
here. I mean, he be in St. Louis, he be every goddamn where doing his thing. So like I said, and he always called me about you too, because like I said, he's like, yeah, I just seen bro at the store. Woo, woo. He's like, yeah, I know you just got out. He's
Yeah,
like,
he
bro, I
blessed the
engaged.
game,
Yeah,
bro. I
he said, yeah.
appreciate it, bro. Yeah,
He
he
said,
blessed
bro,
it when
I
I
ain't got.
first
He
got
said, I
out,
gave him
bro.
some
Oh
bread too.
God,
I'm
bro.
like,
And that's the like how real bro is, bro. And
yeah,
you said all of that about him, like, bro, he would have gave you some money, bro. He gave me some money. And thank you, bro. Like
yeah, right,
that's
yeah,
how
yeah,
that's how real
yep.
it
When he
is.
first came, because matter of fact, you was just at my house a couple
Yeah,
days
bro.
before
Just and
then.
I seen him at Quick Trip, bro. And he was in this
You seen him and my mom
and your mama.
at
Oh, it
Quick
was it
Trip.
was just random on me.
Yeah, because she was like, this, because when I called, remember, she's like, I don't remember Corey. This, she's like, this is who you talking about. I said, yeah. She said, why you didn't say that? I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
on
She's like, he look
me.
different because he got long hair now.
On me. But yeah, that's a blessing, though, bro. That and it's just like I say, bro. When you see people that done been through the fire and they just come home and then they just turn that like Poyo say, man, change the channel.
Yeah, yeah. That's
You know
all
what
he.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right, right,
You gotta
right.
apply people like that, bro. So yeah, we
Yeah,
want to give you your flowers, bro. Keep doing your thing.
yeah. Like I said, he done fully turned into, you know what I'm saying, an actual legit hustler legally. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He
yeah,
built
yeah.
cars from the frame up. You know what I'm saying? So if you need a car, hit my brother up.
On
He can
me.
find you whatever kind of car you want for whatever price you need. So
On
he
me.
can do it.
So, bro, we gonna end with this, bro. So with the 918 hog with hog 918 fishing, bro, like what's your goals? You know what I'm saying for that, and what's the what should we be looking for?
Um, my goals really is to get get kind of like sponsorships,
Hmm.
just really just
What would
getting.
you be doing if so? If I'm a business and I sponsor you, what would you be doing with the money?
I would for sure buy fishing poles. That's the first thing I do. I buy a lot of fishing poles for kids whenever I take them,
Hmm.
and then I would have the kids write a thank you note,
Hmm.
and I show, what I'm saying, to show their appreciation of what this fishing pole means to them and
Oh man,
everything like that. So I would for sure buy some fishing poles, and then eventually, once I get everything going, I would like to, take kids on like fishing voyages and stuff, so they
like
can fish
yeah,
from fish from boats instead of fishing from land. You know what
yeah,
I'm
because that's a
saying?
big difference.
Yeah, it is a big difference. So they can, because most, like I said, we North Side kids, bro. Like a lot of these kids ain't never been on a boat,
To the lake,
never been past 36th Street
on
North. You
me.
know what I'm saying? They ain't never been out south. So
And I see what you're doing, bro, and it's growing, bro. First you started off, bro, it was 3 kids. Then it was 4. Then it was 7. Then you had like 10 out there. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
right,
So
right,
people are tuning in to what you're doing, bro. And everybody loves fishing. And it's just positive, bro, for the whole community,
right.
bro. So we love what you're doing, bro, and just keep doing it, bro. You hear me?
Yeah, because that's my goal right there is to have the kids put down the poles with the switch and pick up the poles that catch fish. That's my motto right
Quote them on
there.
that.
Real shit.
Oh man, yeah, that's real, bro. And man, like it takes more people like you, bro, that done seen a lot of different walks. Like you done seen life, bro. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
And you can come back and bro, you are from Turley, bro.
right,
You are from humble beginnings, bro. You know what I'm saying? You done grinded to get to where you are
right.
today. So, bro, you got a lot to give the youth, bro. So yeah, bro. We just gonna keep supporting hog fishing. And yeah, that's what it is, bro. You got anything else for the people?
One thing I gotta say for the people, man, hey, donate some money to the kids, man, so the kids can have a different outlet other than playing video games and being on them cell phones. So that's the only thing I gotta say, man. And
How can they find you on Instagram and stuff if they do want to donate?
you can donate. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all at Hog Fishing 918, or you can just direct message me from my actual personal page, Eric Bennett the second on Facebook, and then on Instagram it's what is it, Savage Life _10. So either way you want to, contact me, just get in touch with me. You know what I'm saying? If you got a fishing, got a pond for us to fish or anything like that, or a boat we can take the kids out on, just let me know, because I want the kids to get out the house. Just in case the world ends, if China and America go into a world,
War, yeah.
you know what I'm saying, they kids be able to fish, you know what I'm saying, to feed their family.
Oh me,
So
that's real. And I want to talk too about, bro, these hoodies, bro, that you got, and the merch, you know what I'm saying, bro. You got hoodies, you got sweaters, and these right here, man, is so perfect because the texture, bro. And
right,
like
right,
I cut grass. I got a yard business. I cut grass in this, bro.
right,
And it keep all the grass off of me, bro. And I'm gonna just show y'all, you got the hood, you know what I'm saying? My dreads is in the way, but you know what I'm saying? You can, it's this ain't just a normal hoodie, y'all. So,
right.
tap in with bro if y'all want to support, it's all for a good cause. So, just tap in, man. Hog 918 fishing. You hear me?
Yep.
On me.
Appreciate you, bro. Like I said, I'm proud of you.
On me. Appreciate it. And man, that's a wrap. Episode 4.